What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Real NBA video. So in today's video I'm going to be talking about the top 5 Derrick Rose plays, in my opinion. So back when Derrick Rose was the MVP of the league, he used to dunk on people and cross people up, catch lobs. He used to do everything, and then he freaking won the MVP. And he still is one of my favorite players of all time, mostly because I'm a Bulls fan. So yeah, I'm just going to be talking about his top 5 plays in my opinion. This is in no particular order, so don't get mad at me in the comments talking about why is this play above this play. Okay, let's go. Alright, so the first one is Derrick Rose alley-oop versus the Pistons. Alright, so basically it was just a regular game, and then all of a sudden this happened.
Oh, another turnover. Oh, this is trouble. And... stop it! I want to go higher! That's what I'm talking
Like,
about!
literally, you don't understand. He was 6'2/6'3", and he was jumping. Look. Let's see. Look how high he went in the air. He was like literally above the rim. Kind of. He was like 6'2", 6'3", catching lobs above the rim. So yeah, Luol Deng stole the pass, and then Luol Deng passed it to Derrick Rose, and then Derrick Rose passed it to Ronnie Brewer, and then Ronnie Brewer threw it up, and Derrick Rose freaking caught the lob with one freaking hand, mind you, only one hand, and then he just freaking like it's crazy. I remember the first time that I freaking saw it. Yeah, it was crazy. Alright, so the next clip is Derrick Rose versus the Knicks. Reverse dunk. Reverse double pump dunk versus the Knicks. Like, so Derrick Rose stole the ball and he was wide open for a dunk. And then, you know, he, instead of just laying it in or dunking it normally, he decided to do this.
So Walker has checked back in for the Knicks. A bad pass picked off by Rose. Look out. Here's Rose.
Oh my. Like, literally, he just did that nonchalantly. Like, oh yeah. You know, wide open dunk, let me just freaking, like literally I could barely dunk on an 8-foot rim, and this 6'2" guy is freaking dunking on freaking a 10-foot rim like it's nothing. Reverse double pump, you know, just normal things Derrick Rose does. Like, if you weren't an NBA fan when Derrick Rose was the MVP, literally you missed out on a lot. Like, nowadays I see like Instagram posts talking about like who was the better athlete, MVP Derrick Rose or MVP Westbrook, and then a lot of the comments are like, Westbrook. Like, did you even watch Derrick Rose? Literally, he just freaking did a double pump reverse like it was nothing, and he catches lobs with one of his arms. And then sometimes there's people like laughing in the comment section talking about some haha Derrick Rose, no way he is a better athlete than Westbrook. And if you see one of those comments, that just means that they never watched Derrick Rose in his prime, because literally Derrick Rose was a freaking athlete. Alright, so the next one is one of Derrick Rose's most iconic dunk. He was on a fast break. The only person in front of him was Goran Dragic, and yeah, Dragic tried to contest it, and let's just say it didn't work. Like, I still can't believe, like, to this day I still can't believe he freaking tried to contest that dunk. Like, does he not know who Derrick Rose is? Derrick Rose literally just flew over him and just dunked at him. Like, what the F? Like, that freaking Goran Dragic's career ended right there. Even though a couple years later Goran Dragic won the most improved player. Okay, never mind. But still, it ended Goran Dragic's year. Goran Dragic, why did you try to contest that shot? It was one of your biggest mistakes of your career, and yeah, never tried it again. Again, everybody was just hyped. Like, if you look at the bench, like, literally that was one of the most iconic dunks of Derrick Rose's career. Alright, so this one is 3 dunks, so I'm kind of cheating a little bit. It's 3 dunks, but it was in the 2011 playoffs. I remember watching this when I was a little kid. Like, it was in 2011, so 7 years ago. I was literally like freaking 10 years old. Alright, so the first dunk.
Relish the opportunity to go against Chris Bosh. How friendly are they? Wait a second. There is Rose all the way!
Alright, so that dunk was pretty cool because, like, he outran LeBron James. Because you all know LeBron James. He can, like, LeBron James is pretty good at chase down blocks. Like, even to this day, LeBron James freaking chase down blocks everybody. But freaking Derrick Rose was too fast for LeBron James. LeBron James couldn't even get there in time to chase down block Derrick Rose. And LeBron James was younger, so like nowadays LeBron James easily chased down blocks like fast players. and LeBron James was even younger back then. So like freaking Derrick Rose just ran. It was iconic because Derrick Rose just outran LeBron James. All right, so then the second one.
Rebounded by Boozer. Got Korver on the wing. Here's Rose all the way. And the foul.
All right, so that one was pretty cool because he like outran everybody, and then he ran past Mario Chalmers, and Chalmers like tried to strip the ball. I guess I still don't know what he tried to do. I guess he just tried to like strip the ball from Derrick Rose or try to just stop him so that Derrick Rose couldn't go past. But Derrick Rose just went past him anyway and got an and one dunk. So like, Mario Chalmers, why'd you do that? I don't blame him though. I would try to stop Derrick Rose at all costs. But you know, it's just not that easy. Like, this is why I think MVP Derrick Rose is better than Russell Westbrook right now, because Derrick Rose, he was as athletic as Russell Westbrook, and he had more like finesse around the rim. Like he could finish softly, and he could like make the right choice in air. Like if a 7-footer is about to block him, Derrick Rose would have just like contoured his body out the way and freaking laid it up. But Russell Westbrook, he would just try to dunk over that 7-footer, and then sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. But you know, yeah. I just think MVP Derrick Rose is a little better than Russ Westbrook. I mean, and I'm not saying that because I'm biased, or maybe a little bit because I'm biased, but still, I think MVP Derrick Rose is better than Russ Westbrook. He wasn't just like going into the paint all crazy like, and he just made the right choices, unlike Russell Westbrook. That's crazy. Alright, so the last one, I think all of you guys know this one. Probably Derrick Rose's most iconic dunk.
Now at 44% from the field, 17 for 39. What a move by Rose.
Like literally, like, oh my god. Like that one gets me hot. Like, oh my god. That one's just so crazy because like Derrick Rose was the MVP, so like everybody was trying to stop him. Everybody was trying to do anything in their power to just stop Derrick Rose from scoring. But then he just freaking splits a double team, kind of like. He just drives past Udonis Haslem and then just freaking dunks over a 7-footer Joel Anthony. Like literally, like what the F? Like just casually just dunks over him. Like it's just crazy because like it's just crazy because like he's like 6'2", just casually driving past everybody and just dunking on everybody, and then dunking on a 7-footer. It's just like, oh yeah, let me just stroll past everybody, just dunk on a 7-footer right quick though, you know, it's whatever. Yeah, like freaking Derrick Rose was a different human being in the 2011 season when he won the MVP. Like all these people, like people nowadays are saying, oh, LeBron James should have won the MVP in 2011. But first off, LeBron James had Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh by his side scoring, and Derrick Rose had Luol Deng and Joakim Noah. Like everybody remembers Joakim Noah like in the 2014 season when he was like 4th in the MVP voting. But in 2011, Joakim Noah was battling injuries half the season and he didn't develop fully yet. Luol Deng was a pretty decent player, but he was like nothing special like Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh. LeBron James had Dwayne Wade, an MVP candidate that year, and Chris Bosh, one of the best power forwards in the league that year. And Derrick Rose had Carlos Boozer and Joakim Noah. Both of them were battling injuries like half the season, and he had a pretty decent player in Luol Deng. And then people are trying to say, oh, well, LeBron James had the better stats, but Derrick Rose led his team to the better record, 62-20, with a worse team. Like that makes no sense. Like he led the Bulls to the best record in the league, not only the Eastern Conference. Like literally, Derrick Rose was doing Derrick Rose was doing everything. He was facilitating, he was scoring, he was defending. And you know, oh my god, my dog is barking. I got scared. The person that was by his side in the front court was Keith Bogans. You probably never heard of him in your life because he was garbage. Keith Bogans was the starter for the Bulls the whole season, and he averaged like 4 or 5 points per game. I can't remember off the top of my head. So yeah, Derrick Rose had a trash player, like not even an average player next to his side in his MVP season. So for all those people saying that LeBron James deserved the MVP over Derrick Rose just because they looked at the stats for the 2011 season, just freaking stop talking about the NBA. People are like, oh my god, LeBron James had slightly better stats than Derrick Rose, so I'm going to say that he deserves the MVP 100%. Like, no. Like, it was literally not even that significant of a difference. Like, alright, but the last play is against LeBron James' team again. The 2015 Cavs versus Bulls Game 3 of the second round of the playoffs. And I remember watching this, literally, I remember vividly in my mind this moment.
Dunleavy looking, finds Rose. Rose trying to get open, fires away. Bang! It's over! The Bulls win at the buzzer!
I remember this moment and watching it live. So I was in my room alone watching the game, and then my heart was literally racing. It was beating so fast because, you know, I wanted the Bulls to win, and it was an intense game. And then Taj Gibson hit like 2 clutch free throws to give the Bulls a 3-point lead or something like that. And then of course J.R. Smith hits like a crazy 3-pointer to tie the game. And then I was like, oh my god. Like, I was literally so freaking mad or like sad. And then I was like, okay, we still have a chance. And then my heart was still freaking racing. Like, you know how in the cartoons where their heart, like, you could see their heart like beating. Okay, stop. So my heart was beating. And then all of a sudden, the freaking play starts. And I'm just like, oh my god. And then I remember I was just sitting there like watching the TV intensely. Oh wait, so yeah, Derrick Rose dribbled up the court and then like LeBron James or somebody fouled him. And then they had the sideline out of bounds. Mike Dunleavy was like looking for someone. And then he couldn't find one. I thought they were going to get like a 5-second violation. But then Mike Dunleavy finally found Derrick Rose in the corner. And then Derrick Rose is like dribbling around. And then like when I was watching it live, I was like, with my heart beating. And then and then Derrick Rose just puts up a prayer. And then I'm just like, and then when it went in, I was literally like, I screamed. Yes, I screamed. I was like, yeah, let's go. Something like that. I was so hyped the rest of the day. I was like 14-year-old. Like, just imagine a 14-year-old boy screaming at the top of his lungs. Like, literally, that was me. I freaking was screaming like, let's go. And then I was like, the whole rest of the day I was hyped. Like, literally, I was in the best mood. Like, I was so hyped. And then the next game, LeBron James hits a freaking game winner against us.
1.5 remaining. James for the win. It's gone. LeBron James.
And then I was just like, oh. Okay then. And then the Bulls lost the series, and I was kind of sad and mad because I wanted the Bulls to win, obviously. And, you know, the Cleveland Cavaliers coach, there was a controversial moment when the Cavs coach like was on the court trying to call a timeout when they didn't have one. And then that would have gave the Bulls the ball back. And then the Bulls would have probably won Game 3 or Game 4. A 3-1 lead and probably would have won the series. But you know, it's whatever. It's whatever at this point. It's whatever. I'm not mad. I got over it. Alright, but yeah, that was Derrick Rose's top 5 moments of his career in my opinion. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below of my list. And that's going to be all for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. And I'll see you next time.